There, Mr. Strings, we're so pleased to clip your wings. Hi there. Hey there. Hi there. Hi diddly do there. Hi, 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 hi. Alright, today we're gonna go over, Dr. Egghead. Alright, now, first off, no, they're not an evil doctor. Alright, now. Real name, York Scramble. This young egg-like nerdy scientist with swirly glasses and brown boots is actually an alien egg, which is a race of egg-like aliens from outer space. Yes, they are a thing in the lore. Dr. Egghead himself actually is a young refugee from a region in another galaxy due to numerous conflicts that his planet had under King Humpty, which is going on in his world, as well as others, which displaced him from his homeland after King Humpty invaded and annexed his land to steal resources and bring them under his control, due to, Dr. Egghead coming from a race that also is hostile to other planets, including the human plane of Earth I, which is called Terra, which other heroes had to deal with in the past. Many people think he's some sort of alien invader trying to supplant them and take over their livelihoods and regularly mock him with jokes about this. Basically saying he's gonna do, the blowy uppies. And and the conquest of the planet Earth. To him and the government officials with control have been keeping a close eye on him and hassling his family. And as of late, due to more anti-Tulpa and anti-alien bias that have been, spreading in St. Joan lately under new leadership. His own true art is the ability of perfect memory, which allows him to memorize and retain knowledge at a perfect level of every moment of every day. Not only that, because of this, he found he could know the ins and outs of various devices and mechanisms and how they work, and even dabbles in quite a bit of science. Though he's heavily tempted to do mad science due to his mistreatment, and on top of that, he tends to get overconfident very quickly once his inventions are successful, which leaves him open to being surprised and on the ropes pretty quickly. Because his power wasn't anything flashy or powerful seeming at first glance, and due to his immigrant status from a hostile land, he was sent to class 12B. He thought, however, someone as smart as him shouldn't be in it, and is very frustrated at this until Endemati appears. He is one of the few students who can tell immediately that Endemati, his teacher, is hiding something. Furthermore, while he's a bit standoffish and ego-driven at first, Endemati encourages him to practice not just his science skills, but also his practical skills and combat sense as well, which at first he doesn't want to until he discovers his perfect memory could allow him to see weak points, strengths, attack angles, make predictions of enemy attacks and actions, and calculate a counterattack, which he developed quickly. And Endemati also helped him to mellow out and be more humble and, to be careful with overconfidence and ego as it can leave him open, and it could leave him in what he values most vulnerable to a counterattack or being caught off guard if he's not careful. Due to his intense training, he started to accept this role in his other classmates, and even open up to them more. And even help them develop some of their ideas for inventions and costumes, help them with their own abilities and make adjustments accordingly. He then decided what he wanted to do to become a great scientist that people could rely on and use his inventions and ideas for the betterment of others, especially as a supporting role for other superheroes. He would even go on one day to work alongside the Winged Sage, one of his great idols that he respected a lot, and even became mentored by her. Oh yeah, and the Winged Sage is one of the Dark Lord successors. Yeah, I'm gonna have to explain that sometime. Yeah, she's a good guy though, yeah. Sort of like all the Dark Lord successors. Alright now. Anyway, thank you for listening. Alright now. How he came up with this guy was actually due to Vegapunk. Yeah, his ability is pretty much similar to Vegapunk's, only, minus the weakness and also, being a literal egg. Anyway, I might as well go look for somebody to raid right now. Yeah, Vegapunk from One Piece, yeah. Ooh, Ryuna's on. Let's go raid her. Alright, let's go raid Ryuna _ and I will see. Whoops. And then the body is frozen. Oh no, I'm frozen. I got frozen today. No, I'm bugging out. Oh no, I'm bugging out. No, I'm bugging out. Oh well. Alright now. Ooh, I'm bugging out. Anyway. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm really bugging out. No, I'm bugging out. Anyway, see you later. I'm sorry about, ending up being frozen. Anyway, goodbye.